How do you guys feel about friends setting up friends on a date?
Oh, I think it's so good.
I mean, it's fun, but
Brooke,
also...
I said setting up friends, not hooking up with your friends. We all know that you're pro that.
Oh, that was years ago, though. Now I hook them up with other people.
Yeah.
I'll give you, sometimes it's great, other times it's not.
Oh, but I love to be the matchmaker. I think it's so fun.
And that's why it's not.
You don't hear about it as much anymore. And maybe
No.
that's because everybody's too busy hooking up with their friends now.
Yeah.
But one of our listeners says he got set up and he never saw it coming.
Oh,
And
really?
his name, at least according to his email, is Steamer.
Okay.
So,
Wait, like clams?
what's up, Steams?
How you doing?
Wait, is Steamer your actual name?
No, it's a nickname. I used to work on cruise ships in the engine room, so yeah.
Oh.
Steamer.
Oh.
And you
I
gotta.
hear an accent according to
Yeah,
Alexis's
what?
smile.
It's called a speech impediment, Jose.
No,
Don't point
it's
it out.
not, dude.
I moved here about a couple of years ago.
Uh-huh.
I've been single ever since, really. I had a girl back in England, but, work took over and I've been away. So anyway, long story short, my mate here said, I've got this friend, I want you to meet her.
And what were you thinking when they said that?
I was a little bit nervous, I guess, or trepidatious. I don't know. Like, that whole setup thing is a little bit weird.
Yeah, so I know you're from London, so you're going to have to dumb down the vocabulary for all of us here.
Trepidatious? Is that a dinosaur?
I mean,
Trepidatious?
we're all very
Sounds
confused.
like a flower.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
All right. Well, look, here we go. So this is one girl. Her name was Kristen. And
Is that Kristen with a Q?
What?
Oh, God.
Don't question this
It's like a
beautiful
fancy Kristen.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is Kristen the girl you're being set up with, or is this your friend who's setting you up?
No, Matthew's the guy that set me up on the
Okay.
date. Kristen is the girl that I went on the date with.
Okay,
Okay.
so your friends are trying to set you up with Kristen.
Did you guys talk before the date?
Here's the story. She was with someone. She split up. Matthew texts me and he's like, "Hey, we're going to arrange this big game night at my flat, my apartment."
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And, he's like, "So why don't you come along and, you and Kristen can spend some time together and see how you vibe." So
And that's
All
good,
right.
though, because it's like a group event. There's not a lot of
Right.
pressure.
it's like 12 of us there. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's nice.
You guys can
All
talk
right.
and then kind of separate. You
Totally.
don't have to be, that's
So
good.
how did game night go?
We start playing the party games, the Jenga and the charades, and then eventually it gets around to Pictionary, and we picked. Now, hold on a minute. Let me say, I had no idea really that they were, planning this to such an extent. Like everyone was in on it.
Oh.
The whole crew knew.
It wasn't casual. It was like
No.
everyone, that was their goal of the night, was to hook you two up.
Right.
Okay.
No.
So what happened?
So she picks up this card and she turns it over, and then she's got this big old cheesy smile on her face. Super cute, by the way. And she shows me the card, or she pretends to show me the card, and she goes, "Do you want to go out with me, Steamer?"
What?
Oh, what
Wait,
a move.
There was something written on the card?
Yeah. And I think like one of the friends set something up that says like, Steamer likes you.
Oh. So she read it and was like blushing like Steamer.
And you didn't know that your friends had already written on the card before she went up?
No idea.
Whoa.
Oh,
Smooth.
well, smooth on their part, but that puts you in such an awkward position. Like,
I was so embarrassed. Like, I mean, it looks like I was at the 12-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah.
totally.
So I was like, straight away, I was like, guys, this is not cool. Like, Kristen, you have to know that I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's not a good reaction.
I mean, I could see why you would want to do that. You'd want to tell the girl, by the way, like, I didn't tell them to do this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they
yeah.
put this on me.
But
Which
it
is-
also sounds like you're rejecting her.
Right, that's right. So she says, okay. She's like, and then she looks back at me and she said, so does that mean you don't want to go out with me, Steamer?
Oh, no.
So I was like, yeah, of course. But, let's plan something out when we're not together around, 10 other people.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But then, of course, the whole room stands up and gives us a round of applause.
No. I should be so embarrassed.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
That's pretty funny.
But
You would clap.
my God.
I would.
It
bottom,
could be like Kiss.
bottom line is you got a date out of it. So how did the actual date go?
Yeah.
So I texted her a couple of days later, and I was like, okay, great to spend time with you the other night. I think you're super cute, and I'd like to spend some more time with you. How about you meet me at the hipster grocery store at this time?
Oh.
Okay.
There's like 4 in my head, 3,
Yeah.
maybe 2 are in my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Just all craft beer.
Yeah.
And vegetables that I don't know what to do with.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what is this?
What do I do with a rutabaga?
Yeah. So, I mean, what was your plan at the grocery store? That's a weird place to
it's
meet.
weird.
The big plan was that I don't show up, right?
No.
What? You don't show up to the date?
No, I stay in my car and I watch her walk into the store. I have friends that work in the store. So I
Okay.
called them and I told her to head towards the sample area.
Huh.
And
Okay.
called my friend that works in the sample area and was like, do me a favor, take one of those little sampler cups and write on the bottom of it, Steamer likes you, he'll be here in a minute.
Ooh, I know where this is going.
Okay.
Steamer, I like you. You're my kind of guy. A
I
romantic.
hope
You
she-
love surprising
I
people.
hope she looks at the bottom of a cup. Like, what if she...
No, like she finishes the sample, she puts it on the thing, and then Stuart comes over and turns it over, right, in front of her.
Oh, wingman.
Yeah, and then that was supposed to be a tie back to the game night with the card that she got.
Yeah.
Okay, good
Oh,
call.
okay.
Same phrase.
Nice.
And then you show up.
I mean, not exactly. You know, I had a couple of
What?
other things planned out that she was supposed to. It was like a treasure hunt kind of deal, you know?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Steamer's the treasure.
I like
Long
this.
story short, she goes to Starbucks where I have another friend write a destination of another place and it says go there. And I think honestly, I think she's just getting a little bit tired of it. So
Yeah,
Leave
so
it to us guys.
Did
What
you
is-
ever...
did you have a face-to-face
Yes.
meetup during this date
Yeah.
at any point, or was it just a bunch of messages written underneath cups?
I was waiting at the final place. She never showed up.
Oh, no.
See, bro,
Can
this
I
is what
ask you,
happens.
how much time elapsed between sample at the grocery store to her not
Yes.
showing up?
Hour and 15.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 15 minutes at most.
I mean,
Yeah.
In retrospect, I do see that I was probably a little bit too much, but I like her and I was trying to put a little bit of imagination into it, trying to make it, you know, a little bit different.
oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but romance is so much nicer face to face.
See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or showed
girls
up.
get mad when we put in no effort, and then when you put in too much effort, this
Yeah.
is what happens.
And you come to the right place, man, because the guys on this show are experts at romance in 3 minutes or under. So
Absolutely,
we're
Jeff.
going to try and put our expertise
That's a good point.
to use right now. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Kristen for you, and we'll try and get you your second date, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man. Hold on. All right. Don't have a lot of time here. We got to get right to it, so I'm just going to hit the bullet points.
Okay.
Guy named Steamer from London met a woman named Kristen at a game night. So he turned his whole first date into a giant scavenger hunt where she couldn't find him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So never actually met face to face, and now Steamer needs our help.
Uh-oh.
So Steamer, we're about to call Kristen for you. I just want to make sure we're not going to call some girl who gives us the number of another girl that we need to call, who tells us to call another girl and then another girl until we reach Kristen.
Fair.
That'd be
Fair
kinda fun.
question.
No, it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you know
Good.
what we never asked you, Steamer, is, after she just didn't show up at the very end, have you had any contact with her?
Nope.
Nothing.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Maybe she's still out in the city searching for that fourth or fifth clue.
If she was doing that, I'd be really impressed, but I don't think she is, no.
Okay.
Okay.
It's full
Wow.
dedication.
All right, so we're working from the ground up here.
All right.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to know what our starting point is.
It's not good.
Let's not waste any more time. I'm going to dial Kristen's number. We'll see if she answers and what she has to say. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kristen?
Yes, may I ask who's calling, please?
My name's Jeff. I'm on a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, hoping that you have a second to talk with us.
I do if I won something.
Oh, well,
Almost, maybe.
there is a chance you may have won something, but I do have some
Okay.
questions I need to ask you first.
All right, why not?
It's like
Okay.
an interrogation contest we're doing.
Question number one, do you remember going out on a date with someone named Steamer?
Oh my god. Yes, I mean, kind of. I remember him, but we didn't actually go out on a date.
Okay.
Smiling,
Okay,
though.
this is good.
Yeah.
Of course this has to do with Steamer. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just want to let you know now, this isn't part of his big scavenger hunt that he set up for you for your date.
Oh, thank goodness, because I abandoned that like days ago. So
Okay.
Yeah, we heard. He's not still waiting at the final stop.
Yeah, he's really hungry. If you could just finish,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
But this is something we do called a second date. And so we're trying to help Steamer kind of figure out where your first date went wrong.
I think he needs a lot of help.
Oh, really?
What?
Okay.
Seems like
You
a-
may be the first woman we've ever talked to who is turning down a man with an accent who
Yeah.
tried to do a romantic gesture.
That's a good point.
I don't know how much you guys know, but we have like a ton of mutual friends, but
Okay.
I had a boyfriend, but I, in the back of my mind, had like a little crush on him.
Cute.
Okay.
And I'm single now, and then what happened was we were having a game night, which we do all the
Yeah,
time.
so
Like,
Steamer told us all about how you guys met at the game night, and he told us all about the big treasure hunt that he set up, going to different places around the city.
which was cute. That was cute, but
Okay.
it kept going. And it just kept going. And like, I mean, it was over an hour in, and I just stopped at like, I don't even know, three to five places at that point. And I started to feel like, am I like an idiot? Is this like a major setup? Is this guy making fun of me?
Oh.
I could see this being like a YouTube prank.
Yeah.
Like he was like
Exactly.
filming and he's like trolling her.
I felt like I was getting pranked. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just go home, save some face, and just move on, you know?
Oh, so you were angry.
That makes sense.
You're mad.
I was embarrassed.
So at what point did you decide that you were done going on the scavenger hunt and you gave up?
Oh, geez. I guess it had to be after. I have a thing about corporate chains. After he sent me to Starbucks, I'm like, this guy's not showing up. I'm getting hungry. Like,
Wait, do you still believe that was the case?
you know, I don't know. I don't really know what to believe anymore. I've obviously, like most women, been hurt in the past and
Yeah.
tricked in the past, and I'm at a point in my life where I'm not looking for games. I'm a grown up. I want a grown up relationship, and I'm all for the fun, but I want to know where I stand, and I want to know what's going on, and I want someone I can count on.
Okay. Well, you know what? We don't want to play any games with you either, Kristen. That's why I just want to be direct and let you know that Steamer's been on the other line listening this entire time, and now he wants to talk to you.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Mr. Springer. That is just wonderful.
That was good. That was
Okay.
good, Kristen.
He's a successful man.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
But Steamer, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Hello.
So I'm just going to back away now and let you two talk for a bit. So go ahead, guys.
Kristen, lose my number or something?
What?
Lose your number something? Dude, you didn't show up for our date.
I was waiting. You were like 2 more stops away from the end. I mean,
Oh, my God.
you know,
Humor.
look,
Seriously,
I'm
I felt like
sorry.
you were setting me up. It
I
didn't feel good after a while, you know?
I appreciate that. I really didn't think about it that way, and I'm sorry. You know, it was like I might have taken it a little bit too far, and I might have flexed a little bit with all the people around town that were giving you the notes of where to go, and it might have been a more sensible move just to meet you at the second place and been straight up.
Honestly,
sorry.
this whole elaborate thing is the sort of thing you do for like a proposal, not a first date.
Mm.
You know?
No, I get you. I dropped the ball. You know, I dropped the ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to surprise you.
See, Steamer,
Yeah.
you should feel bad for working too hard to make love
That's what
work.
I thought. I'm glad you said
Oh
that.
my
know?
gosh, you guys.
That is
Too
not
cute,
the
too
message.
He didn't even
romantic.
do
Wasn't.
anything.
Effort is what ends relationships.
Oh, my goodness.
It is true.
This
Girls-
one hasn't started yet. It's
Yes.
totally unfair.
Oh, Kristen Eleanor, listen to me.
Oh.
middle
Oh,
name.
my goodness. I'm sorry. How did you know my middle name?
Hey,
What?
That's romantic.
It's
I
not.
did like 8 clues, Kristen. I did some research.
Wow.
Steamer likes you, Kristen. You
Oh,
know,
my goodness.
Steamer wants you to go out on a second date with him.
Oh, wow. Well, that's
Steamer.
very sweet. Well,
You keep
Oh
up
my
with all
God.
that sweetness, she may not see you again. So
I-
chill, little bro.
Are you
might-
blushing right now, Kristen?
I mean, sort of, but Kristen's also a bit wary of anyone that refers to themselves in the third person.
oh, okay. Well, Jeffrey would like to ask
Oh,
a question at
no.
this
Hey.
point. Jeffrey would like to know if Kristen would like to go out with Steamer one more time, and Jeffrey and company will pay
Okay.
for it.
This sounds kind of
Very
Oh,
complicated.
jeez. Kristen's got to make a decision here, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, think of it this way. You know now that he wasn't doing something to make fun of you, right? Like that he was legitimately putting in work because he was that interested in you.
And there was an end in sight somewhere. Like, I don't know, Steamer, where were you? Like, where were you actually going to meet up with
Yeah,
her?
that's a good point.
I'm afraid to say now because she said she had an aversion to corporate.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I was at PF Chang's and there was a little fortune cookie.
Oh, fortune
Oh.
cookie.
Dude, their lettuce wraps are bomb. Though.
They're so
Yeah.
good.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
geez, Kristen. I mean, at this point, you definitely don't deserve a second date with him. He sounds like trash.
Yeah, I don't know why you said Yes.
Yeah. A fortune cookie, lettuce wraps, ick.
So much effort.
Oh my God, I love lettuce wraps.
Oh.
There we go.
Well,
We're
then
turning around.
maybe
We're
this is a
turning
good
the
thing. What do you
corner.
say? One more shot with steamer and we'll pay for it.
You know what? Yes, I'm up for some fun. Let's try something different.
Yay!
All
All right, Steamer.
And
Congratulations.
finally, a guy with an accent wins.
Thank you to everybody that you work with, all the crew that's put in all their effort. And listen, Steamer really likes you guys too.
Well, Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning really like steamer.
Alexis is still available for Steamer.
Okay.